He's still back. It's making a full circle and feels good. Come check it out. Tim put together an epic, majestic event, seriously. And I'm having the best week.
They're moving.
What are you waiting for? You knew before that we would throw it all away, throw it all away, throw it all away, throw it all away. What are you waiting for? You knew before that we would throw it all away, throw it all away, throw it all away, throw it all away. Because affection tell me to the ground.
Oh, that's a huge kill.
Grayson comes out, gets that kill on AJ Trillett.
Oh, they're gonna do the handoff.
No, they're gonna run it off. Oh, so Grayson takes the handoff and loses loader.
In the rules, it's okay. You're allowed to lose it. It's in the rules. You're allowed to leave your loader.
He definitely checked into that bunker real hard right there.
He got a little stun there. It was entertaining.
It was very entertaining.
It was entertaining.
Grayson's looking at some little Tweety birds right now.
Yeah, seeing some stars. So X Factor going to be crowned for winning the second annual 2018 Iron City Classic.
Congratulations to them.
The yearning for 10-man is there. There are guys that want to play and love the format. And when you come out here, play the old fields that guys played on 10 plus years ago, it's awesome. And to end it now.
Welcome back. We are into the semifinals here at the Iron City Classic at Urban Assault. A little outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Matty Marshall, and I'm blessed to have one of the legends in the game, founders of Team Image, who are taking the field to play in this semifinal match. So we are down to 9 teams, and it's going to be against a very tough adrenaline squad. But I got Tommy Malszewski, the elder statesman of your group. Tommy, how you doing today?
Great, Maddie. Thank you for having me up here in the booth.
No, thank you for sitting in with me. I really appreciate it. So, you know, obviously, Image was one of the legendary teams in this game. You guys were very successful. You've been a patron of the game in your area of the world. And all the brothers, you know, Richie became, and you guys became paintball famous. And it was fun to play against you guys back in the day, but now the next generation is taking the field here. And you guys have been a big part of this 10-man resurgence. Your son is out here playing. I love, you know, I've said this to you behind the scenes when no cameras are on. Julian is amazing. He's a very smart, tough guy. Talk to me a little bit about Image in its current state.
Well, when you say it's the new Image, it isn't. These kids were with me when they were 16 and 17. I decided to retire. They still played and didn't play at the real level that we used to play. A couple years back, we had a chance to come back, and we brought the school back together. Well, they're all 33, 34, 35. Lives have changed. Babies are, you know, strollers, you name it. So they're older, they're smarter, and they're here, you know, in the semifinals.
Yeah, in the semifinals, top 9 right now, and so, you know, and they're playing against Adrenaline. Adrenaline's a really good squad. What do you think's been working for you to get you guys to this position to be out of 72 teams in the top 9?
We've never changed. You know, since day one, it's always in your face. You'll never see us do anything. You know, let's pay points. Let's do this. Let's do that. We're going to come full throttle at you. We're going to reload and keep coming and keep coming.
Which is always how Image was.
It always was like it. It's never changed. The game's changed. We love this new format. Believe it or not, I wish this wasn't the finals field.
Oh, really?
I would love to see it in the woods.
Yeah.
Because the cream will be separated right in the woods.
Absolutely.
And there's no, you know, everybody's good at this game.
About to jump into the mix
All right,
here.
here we go.
Here we go. And on the breakout, it looks like...
All right. We got Kim in the top of this snake ladder here.
And Kim, Tommy, has been really good for you guys the past couple seasons. He's a great survivor. It looks like a very intelligent paintball player. You guys go heavy guns, though, doubling up, maybe tripling up that back center, and then doubling up the stand-up behind the snake, and then now getting another body in. Did those heavy guns work out for you guys? It actually looks like a clean 10-on-10 break, Tommy.
Yeah, it came out clean. No G's yet, but you know, you gotta have guns or blasting in this game. This game is definitely full throttle to the end. These teams are very well apt to play in this game. Most of them have played quite a few hundreds and hundreds of games of airball, but right now you're watching pretty good ball, 10 up, 10 up.
So is this Leodor who's in there with Kim in the snake? He looks like he's your snake 2 player.
Yeah, he's snake 2 right there.
And then,
all right, you got Mikey in the back corner. There goes Earl going up, making a stab. Boom, boom. Have a nice day.
And that is, did he get the kill? And he looked like he did. So who was that just made that big move?
That was Big Earl Aquaviva.
That's a great name, Earl. And might get another one. It looks like he's gonna get 2. So Earl making it happen up here. 2 confirmed kills for Earl up in that center 50. And Tommy, he's still alive in that spot. You guys are in a good position right now.
They also got one on the far side. So watch that guy on that far tape. Oh, there's 3. That's 3. They got 3 right now. So they got that far tape. Now here comes the pressure.
Moment. And again, playing against Adrenaline. Adrenaline has won 10-man tournaments. No surprise that they made it into the top 9. But right now, Team Image is looking really good. Now making a move here into the Snake 2, and then Kim's
Brian.
Kim's going to get in with
There we go. Boom, boom. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we're still at G3, 10 up, guns a-blazing.
Couldn't have a better start here for you guys, Tommy. And you guys are, looks like Kim's doing a little bit of surgery on his loader. He's going to have to pop off of that. Not a great, look, you guys got time to work with, though. 8 minutes, so 10 on 7 currently. But it looks like Unger is in a real good spot here for Adrenaline, Brandon Unger. And he's trying to put some paint on Earl here, but here comes getting into Snake. Who's this in the 50 Snake for you, Tommy?
That is Brian.
Okay, so Brian's in really
make a stab. He's going to make a stab.
So, yeah, so Brian is dealing with Brandon Unger. Unger in front of him.
He's going to make a stab. All right.
And then here comes, looks like Kim's going to get out with Brian. And also
the mirror.
And who's the 3rd body behind him?
That's Stevie Boy.
So
they're going to work this one right here.
Yeah, a triple stack of players here with the high body situation right now for Image in a really good spot. 7 minutes and 16 seconds left to go, and got to stay alive here as we are in the semifinals. Crucial moments. already here for Adrenaline. Adrenaline in a low body situation to see if Unger can get it done here. He's not in a great spot. I do not like that snake 3 position. We have seen a ton of bodies get shot out of that spot, and he's looking at 3 image players in front of him.
Four image guys are honed in on him. They're going to make the stab here.
And there's no one really to help Unger out.
Nope,
He does.
everybody's turned.
Tommy, he has a back player. He's got a back corner spot or back corner bunker in with him, but no one close to him. So Unger really is just going to have to kind of hide right now. He doesn't really have much. It's going to be tough for him. He's feeling a lot of pressure. Got Earl still at that 50-yard line with 2 confirmed kills already for him. Looks like Kim has his gun up and running after having a little bit of a loader malfunction.
All right, we got another G,
And then
Have
here
a nice
comes the
day.
stab, and he
Nice
comes
stab.
over the top.
That's a beautiful stab to the head. 2 more go off. That's 5.
The referee's getting there and checking him out. It looks like he's clean, and he's
5
good to
on
go.
10. Here we go. Here we go.
So, and then Kim follows him up. Kim getting in that 50-yard line. Got Steve right behind him. He's getting that crossfield shot.
Somebody's getting crossfield. He's squeezing his gun.
Yeah, so right now, 5:55 here on the clock. Image in pretty much complete control. They're past the 50-yard line here in the snake.
10 up.
Still, yeah, 10 up. And if you want to have a chance to move on, 10 up is a good way to start it. Might have a chance to have a perfect game here as they have just trying to work these bodies out, trying to keep as many bodies alive here for Image. You get points. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for joining us here. But this is 10-man. If you're used to watching the NXL, oh, you guys are going to drop a body, so that's kind of a death spot. And that's, Tommy, I was just talking about, I do not like that spot. A lot of paintballs rain in from there, and we keep seeing guys get shot out of those positions, and that's Stevie taking the walk here. So you still have Leodor, is his last name?
Yeah.
And right in front of Kim. Oh, and another kill down the sideline
Another one
here.
down the side.
Yeah, so Leodor making it happen here. Kim's going to get in with them, and Image is looking about as good as you can look. They've only dropped 1 body so far. Still have a progression past the 50-yard line on that diamond side of the field.
Another
and there
one
goes
gone on the
another
back.
body coming
Here we
off.
come. Here we come.
Not looking good.
Here we come. Another one gone.
For Adrenaline here. I
This is
think
gonna-
we might have a 9 body alive. Not a quite perfect game, but about as close as you possibly can get to it. Congratulations, Tommy.
Nice
the boys
job, guys.
looking pretty good out
the
there.
The boys look good. That's how it's done. That's how it's done.
And you see, who was that? Daughtry, Mike?
Yeah.
Mike came over. He pointed at Earl. He knew the work that Earl did in that center. So that's good for a back guy to see that all that chaos and see those 2 kills come off. So Earl getting in there and making it happen up in that center. That kind of set the stage, too. We can see here on the replay. Let's get a look at it. There's Earl up in the center of the field here on your screen. He gets 1, and then that's the first kill. I think that was the first kill. Let's see if we can keep this one going. And then here comes the second one. So he fills right back in, right into Earl's gun. And there goes.
Lap, lap, lap. Have a nice day.
2 confirmed kills, and then here's the action going down on the sidelines, on this the snake side here. Leodor with the big move as he gets that kill and he stabs him. Kim was right behind him to filter through. Other than that one death, man, that's literally about as perfect.
Yeah.
There was 1 mistake, and it was Stevie here dying out of that spot. Other than that, an absolute perfect game. You can see just an army of Image players converging on those last few players.
That gets ugly when it gets down when you're 1 or 2 left like that.
Yeah,
You got an army coming at you.
So Tommy, congratulations.
Hey,
I'm gonna let you go.
Thank you for letting me share the booth with
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you so much for coming up
We
here.
might do.
Yeah, you're going to go say
right.
congratulations to the boys. Yes, definitely do it again. And now we're going to jump in here as we're going to get Clint Johnson coming in for this next one. And so stick with us here. We'll be right back. Okay, we're jumping into this next set here in the semifinals. San Diego Dynasty, defending champs, going to be taking on Fox 4 Darkside, who have a ton of stars on their team too. So San Diego Dynasty did not get the draw here to play in the Hyperball field, which is probably where they wanted to play. They had to play the woods. And I got Clint Johnson up here, one of the all-stars in the NXL, a one-on-one champ, and a real fun player to watch. But you guys didn't make it through. What happened, Clint?
Yeah, you know, these tournaments go down to points, and so with 2 games on hybrid field, both were stalemates, and so with the lack of points, that's what it comes down to. If another team performs, they get flag pulls, flag hangs, they're the ones that move on.
And where did you guys play?
The hybrid field.
Oh, that's the worst.
It's a tough one.
That's the
it's
worst.
a stalemate central, man.
I thought they weren't playing the hybrid field for the quarterfinals. I thought it was going to be mounds.
Well, they looked at us and thought, let's put these guys over here.
All right, so who do you got in this one? Dynasty, Fox 4, Darkside. Obviously, probably on paper, maybe pick Dynasty.
You know, I haven't watched either of these teams all weekend, but I will say I've heard the names on the Dynasty players more times than not. So I'm going to go with Dynasty. People are talking about him. But as I say that, it looks like Arturo taking the walk, and that's one of the people that I've been hearing about. So if he's off the field, you know, Darkside can definitely do what they want now.
Arturo Andrade was the MVP from the 5-man victory that San Diego Dynasty had. He had 10 confirmed kills in 4 games in a 5-man tournament, and on that surgically repaired hand. But that's a big kill for Fox 4 Darkside. Maybe, hey, they watched the 5-man and say, hey, we need to shoot Arturo here from the snake side. But Dynasty with 9 players alive, so it's 10-man. You can lose a body here or there, Clint.
Yep.
And somebody just needs to clock in for Dynasty and win a gunfight here to even up the count. Does look like a clean break for Fox 4 Darkside. 10 players alive for them. They're on their screen right now. They're on the left-hand side, and they are in a good spot here. And immediately, Josh Pike is going to hit the deck and crawl up to that 50-yard line. So more aggressive here in the snake. And Clint, this Hyperball field is all about the snake, and it looks like Andy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Andy Cockback is going to be taking the walk as well too. And then Ryan Greenspan understands that they have to have an offensive threat over here, and that's a nice move by our MVP from World Cup with the World Cup champions from last season, San Diego Dynasty. Ryan Greenspan gets into snake 1 here, Clint.
Yeah, a little interesting play by Dynasty. You know, we all know the snake side's the aggressive side. They send Arturo over here. He dies. The guy next to him dies. And then on, I guess, you know, the diamond side, Dorito side, sub side, whatever you want to call the opposing side of the snake, Dynasty didn't have any wide bodies over there early. And they had one guy go over there to the corner, one guy in front, had another guy fill over. So they're super shallow on that side, and then they've lost 2 bodies over here, so it kind of puts them in a unique spot where they don't have as many missiles and threats to put in the snake.
Well, Alex Frazier's on the inside right here. They're on your screen on the V, and he's going to make the run through. He's going to come through. He's going to execute. He jumps over, and does he stay alive? Oh,
so far, so good.
Oh, Alex is a little slow to get up here. Hope he's okay. He actually lost the top of his loader. Oh, but man, Alex Frazier, he played hyper aggressive in the All-Star game, and that was a big move because, oh, but Ryan Greenspan's going to be coming off too. Man, I do not like that move into the, I don't like Snake 3. I keep watching guys die constantly getting into Snake 3 or being in that spot.
And Darkside loses their snake corner on top of that, so it's...
Oh, and they might and they lose their snake too. So this is Dynasty clocking in and winning a couple. I thought Phosphor Darkside with that death, the Greenspan. That was a beautiful move by Frazier.
Yep. Really opened it up and produced a lot of chaos, and that's where kills are made on this field.
Well, the MVP from the 5-man, Arturo, he's off the field. The MVP, Andy, he's off the field from the last CC, and then Frazier with the big move. So, but taking over the attack, San Diego Dynasty still actually after all of that chaos in decent position here on the snake side with the body into looks like into snake 2. Ref's blocking me out. I'm trying to see who this is.
Looks like Marcelo in the snake for Dynasty.
Well, Clint, Marcelo saved the game for them in the prelims. He's having a real good time out here playing this 10-man event. It's his first Iron City Classic, and he's making the most of it. He's been having a fun time, and he's been playing really good. So, and he's having an outstanding year, too. In the NXL, he's had some really big performances for Dynasty, and now he's going to be the guy to go here. There's Marcelo Margot on your screen.
Yeah, I'd say the difference here is Dynasty, even though they were the first team to lose 2 on the snake side, they've put more bodies in the snake than Darkside has, and I think that's why they have the advantage. They keep pumping it out. We saw, like you said, Eggs go through the middle there. He gets his kill. Ryan, unfortunately, dies a bad death behind him, but then they put another guy in, right? This is the 5th person for Dynasty to be in the snake this point, and Darkside, I think, had 1, and they've got their 2nd guy in there, and so we'll see.
4 bodies alive, 4 bodies dead for Dynasty, 6 alive. Looks like Fox 4 Darkside does have a body in, it's the Matarula. So Matarula is into snake 1, the outside snake 1, but Marcelo with much better field position here. And Fox 4 is putting a lot of pressure on him. So who's going to be the next body to make a move? 6 minutes and 10 seconds to work with here. And there goes an outside move as it looks like Darkside's going to make that move and make it clean to the back corner bunker to give Jarula a little bit of help. I can't quite see the dead box. How many bodies do you think have dropped for Fox 4 Darkside at this point in time? 3, 4?
I'd say at least 2 because their snake guy in the corner died. So yeah, 2 to 3. And if we're assuming bodies, there's 2 over here on the snake side, 2 guys in the middle.
Tense moments here in the semifinals. Fox 4 Darkside on your left, San Diego Dynasty.
Marcelo, here's
but
Derulo's gun.
So a body, look at a ref's calling out a kill though, and it looks like it's gonna be Grayson Gladstone taking the walk. Looks like dying out of his spot, I think, maybe from that V. I couldn't see where he was, but that's a tough death here for Grayson in a really crucial moment. And now Dynasty really on their heels. Still some bodies left alive for them. They have back bunkers and the back corner bunkers, but you know, it's really Marcelo Margot's the threat. That's the if Fox 4 can get a shot on Marcelo Margot, I mean, we have not seen too many games here, Clint, pulled off in a defensive posture from those back bunkers. It can happen. Of course, we've seen a few.
I think the only person looking at the snake is the snake corner. So Derulo, I think if he makes this inside move, he's going to be able to duplicate what Eggs did earlier. Look at Marcelo. We're looking at it here.
Rodney Squires there on your screen in the back corner bunker, but here comes the creepy crawl through the center axis. He's on his feet. Here comes Derulo's going to launch. Derulo gets, and he just stitches up Marcelo. They could not protect Marcelo. The launch, though, now on the D side, so Derulo does have a body that has to worry about D2.
That blind shot right there.
But that was a beautiful job right there by Matt Derulo.
I think what happened there, Matty, is when he watched Alex Frazier go highway and jump that beam and explode his loader, Derulo said, I'm going to take their bunker.
Yoshrow has to switch hands, and I think he might have got shot before he got Derulo, but it looks like they're going to trade out. So now Fox 4 Darkside is in the driver's seat. 4 minutes and 19 seconds left. Just 3 bodies left alive for San Diego Dynasty. Fox 4, I see at least 5 out there. 6. Back center, back corner bunker on the diamond side, and then
the snake right here.
Yeah, snake right here.
And the wedge.
Yeah, so
at least 4. At least 4 bodies.
At least 5. At least 5, because you have the 2 in the back, and then the 3 here from the V, the little pipe here, and then snake 2.
See, I think the hard part right here, Matty, is this guy that's in the snake for Darkside. He came from the corner. So now that Dynasty has it's a one-on-one battle over here.
So definitely 6 bodies left alive here for Fox 4 Darkside. And you can see the bodies in the dead box here on your screen for San Diego Dynasty. So they have so for Darkside, D2, they have the V over there towards the diamond side. They have the pipe here in the center and the insert bunker to attack up the middle, and then they have snake 2 and the back corner bunkers. 6 alive for sure. Dynasty's down to 3. Tough situation.
See, I think right now this back center guy for Darkside comes to the snake corner, puts this corner away. It allows our snake guy to go, oh, big move in the 50 over there on the diamond
I think
side.
that was Davey Williamson over there.
Looks like he ran to his death.
Rolling the dice. Did he get a body? No, he shot a body.
Oh, shot a body.
And I don't see Davey walking off quite yet, so is he still alive is the question.
See, I think right here, Darkside's playing this wrong. The snake side is the winning side, and it's a one-on-one down here, and the back center goes out to help the diamond side.
Clint, Davey's still alive over there. I mean, he made that bunker move clean, because I don't see him walking off, and the body's going to run in there to try to get him out of there, unless he's hurt and lying on the ground. That's the only other option. So we're looking down the sideline here. Yeah, I can't quite tell.
I don't see
Oh, yeah, he comes, and now he's coming off. He's walking off dead right now.
So both corners, I think, is all that's left for Dynasty. Both corners are crossing right now. There's 2.5 minutes, plenty of time. This is a tough one, but again, this snake guy, he just needs to come. But he knows he's one-on-one.
So now
looks like Sense in the snake.
Yeah, but is this actually Chris Sense, or is this Chris Shear wearing Henry Sense's jersey?
I'm going to put my money on Henry.
I think this is actually Henry. He's
that
a
would
little bit bulkier than Chris Shear.
That'd be a thick Chris Shear right there. We got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Doesn't look good. This guy in the middle for Darkside, I think he just needs to come. He puts that snake corner and just keeps coming to that tube, that center rollie. He's in a bad spot right now.
Yeah, he's in a tough position. When you're in a low body situation in the back corner bunkers, you got Rodney Squires here on your screen, legendary back player, one of the original members of San Diego Dynasty way back in the early 2000s, but you need somebody to make a mistake. You're hoping that Fox 4 Darkside makes a mistake. It's a little bit too greedy on maybe a wrap or a move, and then now Darkside makes their move out of the pipe that we didn't really like.
Yeah.
And now he's in a little bit better of a bunker as far as survivability is concerned, but we are at 1 minute and 19 seconds left to go here.
That guy in the center has to realize that Dorito corner, or whatever corner you want to call it, he has to play this angle at this snake guy. It allows that whole move through the center. Here we go. This guy's getting it. I think that's Frank. These guys just need to work.
I think that's Eddie Painter, because Frank Antomaso's on Philly.
There we go. Snake corner's dead. Just this guy in the corner.
And it's going to be Rodney Squires as the last player left alive, and he gets ran down, and that is going to do it. So that was a very solidly played game from Fox 4 Darkside. They have enough time to run it back, no problem, should be able to get the hang, and now Dynasty's in a really tough position. They're losing their first game here. Adrenaline's in the same position that Dynasty's in with that. So Image, though, out of the 4 teams we've seen so far, looks the best.
Yep.
Image almost put up a perfect game.
Yeah. The numerous bodies in the snake. That's what we've seen a lot of. Look at this replay here. This is Alex Frazi's first attempt.
He slips, though, a little bit. It's
right
just,
there on the landing.
Yeah, he loses his loader. It's just so tough. You see all that pink paint on the top of those bunkers? you really can't plant off of that, but Frazi's still pretty tough out there. He gets right up. And then here comes the close. It's just Rodney Squires as the last player left alive and just gets, basically triple tapped. And there's nothing Rodney can do. I mean, he played tight over there, but and it's not his fault. Dynasty, those early deaths really cost them. They lost the MVP from the last 10-man with Andy coming off early. Arturo got shot, I think, on the break.
Yep.
And then, so that was their MVP from the 5-man. And because of how dominant this snake side is now, Alex Frazier gave him a noble attempt. And this is a previous replay. Oh, this is that chaos. Okay, so Clint.
Who's LJ playing with?
Okay, so he's playing with Energy Elite. So this is all that the craziness that we talked about before. So let's look at this. So just we pause it right here. Pause it right here, Joe. Okay, so he just raised his gun up, the Energy Elite player. So
he just got shot at.
Yeah, so he got shot at. That's what it looked like. And as we kind of play this out, we can kind of talk through it a little bit. What do you see? So he does it again. He raises that gun up. And again, thank you guys so much for joining us here. Head on over to Go Sports here in a bit, as that's where the rest of this is going to go down. Now he gets into a standoff.
Maddie, I was spectating in the top left corner of the parking lot.
What did you see from there?
What I saw was players from the dead box pull their gun up on this last player right here, this Energy Elite player. Next thing you know, that crossbody is destroying the other start gate. That guy has been getting shot up by the other players. It's utter chaos. Refs are going down. Look at this guy. That's on both sides. Players are going down to refs. It was the most overshooting from dead players as a whole I've ever seen. LJ's like, who? That guy right there is getting his gun yanked out. That's who just probably put 15.
Well, what was kind of funny too is that LJ just was in a standoff against you at that last event. So we had mentioned that, and LJ in this one was kind of like, "What is going on, guys? We're trying to move on in this tournament, and then we got these dudes being all lawless here." From if you had to assign blame based on what you saw from